It's all gonna burn the same. I really like that beat. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to another episode, another rendition of the Detroit Talk Yo Sugar Honey I.CE, where we talk our shit. You know what I'm talking about? And I am joined by one of the dopest brothers in the world, not just because he's my brother, but just because he's a dope individual. I am here with Machiavelli.
Hello, Detroit. What's happening? What up, though?
What up, though? What's going on today, Mikey? How was your week?
My week was good. My weekend was also good.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. Let's see who you guys ready to jump in the time machine today? Cause right, cricket. We are definitely going into the time machine today. We are going into two different locations. We are going, well, probably three, because your childhood goes farther than mine. But we are going basically from 80s to 90s cartoons and toys.
We're definitely about to touch some childhood memories and thoughts, because we're about to come up with some stuff that's going to take you back. That's all I got to say.
True indeed. Let's see. You can start off, Mike. What's a cartoon that just, that's your favorite or go to?
My favorite cartoon of all time when I was a kid, I would have to say it was the Transformers.
Greatest cartoon of all time.
Transformers was,
yes, definitely Transformers.
It for me.
That's definitely the greatest cartoon ever made, because it's like everybody watched that shit, even girls. Even though they only had two girl Transformers. No, it was one. That was RC. Yeah. That's the only one I remember. It was RC.
Yeah. And yeah, she really came a little later. She wasn't even there in the beginning. She came later in the season.
Yeah, they introduced her permanently after the movie. Her introduction was the movie. What else? Like G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe was another one that I like. G.I. Joe a lot because it wasn't no robots. It wasn't no talking animals or anything like that. It was real people. The characters was supposed to be real people, so that was more relatable.
Okay, I can dig that.
In G.I. Joe, they had the baddest vehicles. They had the baddest little figures, and you know what I'm saying. G.I. Joe was the shit. I used to have a gang of Joes. Shit.
Hell yeah. You had the Pterodome.
The Conquest.
That motherfucker opened up.
The Cobra Stun.
That motherfucker opened up and the goddamn flyer come launching out that bitch.
And I had toys coming up. That's why I had to say my childhood was pretty good.
Yeah, my childhood was awesome.
Even though I had to grow up quick, my childhood was still pretty good.
Yeah, you did grow up a little fast, but we still kept you where you was supposed to be in that, because we was right behind you, and you was interested in the same cartoons and toys that we was for the most part.
I mean, I was conscious of my brothers. I knew they was observing and watching me. I'm the oldest, so hell, they're like, oh shit, if Mikey can do it, how come I can't do it?
Oh nah, because
that's how I looked at things.
Because that shit got answered very quickly. Because you ain't him, he's older. and I said so. So nigga, that put a
but
rap
I'm
to all
talking,
them shits.
yeah, that's what mom would say. But I'm talking about me.
Yeah, everybody did love Bumblebee. That was a lot of kids' favorite. You know what I'm saying? Because he was so close to was it Sam or Spike? I want to say Sam.
Spike. On the cartoon, Spike.
Yeah, Spike. Yeah, because him and Spike was like so close. They was like, yeah, they was two peas in a pod. I fuck with Bumblebee.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But he was a smaller transformer on the
He
cartoon,
was one of the first ones I got.
so he wasn't the scrapping ones. You know what I'm saying? Like my favorite transformer other than Optimus Prime was Ironhide. Ironhide was about that action. He didn't give a fuck what was going on. He was about that action, boss.
I don't know. I don't know. It was so many damn Transformers. I don't think I had a favorite one. I know, I had there was the ones I liked, and that was it. But I didn't have a favorite one.
Oh yeah, I did. And I had the least favorite one or one that I disliked. Just because he was an Autobot didn't mean shit. He got my man's killed. So I will forever dislike Hot Rod. I would never like Hot Rod. He got my nigga killed. Damn near twice. The second time really wasn't on him, but I want to say it is on him because he was still scared to be in that role. He didn't want to be Rodimus Prime, but even though
Nephew
he was supposed to be who he was, you know what I'm saying? The Matrix chose him.
was good, nephew.
So I would never like Hot Rod.
Nah. Another cartoon that I like to watch, I used to come home to watch, was He-Man.
Nigga, we used to watch that shit not too long ago and be in tears and laughter, family. I'm talking about tears.
Hey, He-Man was the shit too.
Skeletor.
I had a bunch of He-Man figures.
Skeletor was a straight up comedian, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga had wit.
he had a bunch of quick one-liners and come back.
He was very witty. Unhand me, flesh face.
Flesh face freak.
They used to roast He-Man on low key.
Yeah.
I didn't like She-Ra because it was
too girly for me.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, the character was a girl, so
But
to me, that was directed for the girl kids.
But the thing was, it played out just like He-Man, and all the characters you could tell was reject illustrations of the characters that they chose for He-Man. You know what I'm saying? They look too much like. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was like, come on, man, y'all could have been a little bit more. They could have been a little bit more original for She-Ra. This shit played out the same. It had the same storyline. She hiding the secret from everybody who she fuck with every day, and they so naive they don't even peep game. It's like, come on. But it was supposed to be catered to the girls because girls liked the He-Man, and you know they had to have their figure as well. But they had their cartoons, you know, the Care Bears and Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had some girly cartoons or some cartoons that was, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't geared towards a hero and an antagonist. You know what I'm saying?
What's another cartoon?
Like, a lot of people don't even remember or even realize that G.I. Joe and Transformers got the same, not only the same creator, but they also got the same soundtrack. The same songs you hear in the soundtrack of G.I. Joe is the same songs in Transformers.
Yeah, we say G.I. Joe, nephew. G.I. Joe was one of the boys.
Oh yeah, G.I. Joe was the shit. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I put him up on G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe was the shit. G.I. Joe used to have movies that would come on TV, 2-hour movies. Like,
hell yeah.
Ooh.
And that shit used to be live. Like the first one was dope. A lot of people thought that Duke died, but he didn't. He slipped into a coma. But at the end of the movie, they said he woke up. So it was all well at the end of that particular movie, but Serpentor wasn't playing. He stuck Duke with that motherfucker's nigga.
Another cartoon that was on my list.
Stuck that nigga.
A lot of people don't remember it, but it was one of my favorite cartoons to watch, and that was the Silverhawks.
Yeah, because it didn't have a long reign. I think it only had one season.
No, I think it ran like two.
But Silverhawk was
2-3
shit.
years.
Hell yeah, Silverhawk was my joint.
Mm-hmm.
Partly metal, partly steel.
Yeah, Silverhawks was like that.
Hell yeah, Silverhawk was the joint.
Thundercats.
Yeah, Thundercats was the joint. I remember Dad bought me the sword and the Lionel Claw.
They're coming out with a Thundercats movie.
I wonder how that's gonna be.
It's supposed to be people, not no cartoons.
It's not gonna. Well,
not
it's still gonna be chock full of the CGI, but
yeah, but it's supposed to be people though.
Popeye, what you know about Popeye, boy? That's before your time. You don't know about Popeye. Popeye the Sailor Man. But that was a good cartoon too. That's a classic joint right there. That's like 50s, 60s cartoon right there. As far as the origin of it.
Yeah. You know, yeah, like now old school cartoons, I used to like watching, you know, of course the Looney Tunes.
So violent.
Yeah, but it was funny. Some of it was funny.
Yeah, it was still hilarious.
The Tom and Jerry's.
Yeah. Tom and Jerry was good. Felix the Cat was good.
I used to like the
Animaniacs.
Yeah, that shit used to be fun.
Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Show us the lesson that we should learn. Pinky and the Brain spin-off from the Animaniacs. That was dope.
What was the baby name? It used to be Fleshy down his whole head.
Oh yeah, Fleshy. Oh, you talking about
I forgot.
Puxley.
Is that the name of the baby?
Yeah.
Puxley.
Yeah, that was like Daffy's duck spawn or some shit. the press the button.
No, this was a baby.
Elevator go down the hole. Same joint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! It was an actual baby with one tooth and one curl, and he just loved flushing shit down the hole. So he was just obsessed with shit going down the hole. It was some great cartoons in the 80s. What else? Some old ones that motherfuckers may not remember, like
Mighty Mouse.
what was my man?
I remember watching
Brave Star. Yeah, with 30 with the motherfucking woo-wops, nigga.
The same.
A horse with guns. How you gonna shoot a gun if you got hoofs?
The same person, the same ones that made He-Man made Brave Star.
I never understood how 30 could shoot them guns when he a horse. He got hoofs.
Yeah.
But he pulled out 2 motherfucking double barrel shotguns on that ass.
30, buddy. He didn't play.
Hell no, he did. Like the masks, them was good. Yeah. Like we had those masks as toys. Mom always made sure that she was in tune with the cartoons that we watched.
I think another thing that kind of carried cartoons over like into the 90s too was because at that time that's when they started coming out with the motherfucking X-Men.
The X-Men cartoon that bridged the gap for you know what I'm saying, your childhood and before yours with the X-Men, because that was like comic book. You know what I'm saying? Cartoons kind of made comic books obsolete. You know what I'm saying? Because the cartoon, most of the cartoons was based off the comics. For the most part. Well, they was inspired, if not, you know what I'm saying, based off of, they was inspired by the comics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like X-Men had their cartoon. Then DC came out with their slew of cartoons with Superman and the Batman. They had their own cartoons. Green Lantern had his own cartoon. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Gargoyles, that was the shit.
Like right now.
Who remember Gargoyles?
Gargoyles, yeah.
Gargoyles was the shit on low key. That was a good ass cartoon. Character development and all that shit. That shit was awesome.
Yeah. Gargoyles was pretty good. I like the whole concept of Gargoyles.
Like Batman had 2 cartoons. He had a spinoff to his own shit.
Yeah.
With the Batman Beyond, they went in time. They went in the future with it. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Wayne was all old. Shit. He was all old and decrepit, but he could still scrap. He just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Father Time is undefeated. He catches up to us all. Well, what was another one? What was another good cartoon that we used to watch? Back in the day, that was the shit.
Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, Saturday morning cartoon was the shit. Like the MC Hammer cartoon.
That wasn't good to me.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
I didn't. Well, I couldn't even. I couldn't tell you nothing about the damn MC Hammer cartoon. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, Gargoyles was a little bit ahead of his time because of the character development. Yeah, Gargoyles was shit. Like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, motherfucking Darkwing Duck.
I used to like Scrooge.
Darkwing Duck was my shit.
I used to like Scrooge. Scrooge was my dude too.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call all bullshit on this nigga swimming in motherfucking gold coins like it's water.
Cartoon.
Yeah, I know. It's a cartoon.
It's possible.
Listen, that nigga was swimming in that bitch with some speed. Nigga, you was sinking that shit. You would die in your own motherfucking piggy bank. Well, Darkwing Duck, that was a shit. That was a spinoff from motherfucking DuckTales. Like, DuckTales had 2 spinoffs. Because Gizmo Duck had a cartoon too. He had his own little shit.
Tailspin.
Yeah, Tailspin. Tailspin was the shit. Hell yeah, Tailspin was the shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, Chip and Dale. Rescue Rank, Chip and Dale. Nigga, I used to watch that shit, nigga, after school, nigga, like a motherfucker. I ain't give a fuck if I was like 14, nigga. I ain't give a fuck. I was still watching Chip and Dale at 14, nigga. I ain't give a fuck. Nigga, that shit come out 3:30, 4 o'clock, nigga. I get in the crib, nigga. I'm watching that shit.
I'm 47, and I watch cartoons now. I watch all the movies that come out.
Yeah, the cartoons of today's they are now. See, I don't even know if it's more subliminal advertising in it, or is it equal value? And I just didn't peep it because of my young mind at that time. But in these cartoons,
but they thinking, okay, the parents got to bring these kids to the movies, and they got to sit through a movie for 2 hours, so they got to, leave something to entertain the adults, so they throw a little adult sense of humor and shit. The kids ain't gonna pick it up until they get a little older. Watch it, it's like, oh, that's what they been meaning all this time.
Yeah, nah, I'm talking about like some blatant shit.
I mean, a lot of shit don't mean that blatant though.
Grandma on the Mother's Day episode, Grandma she dropped the jewel and she was like, she got the impression that SpongeBob was homosexual.
Mm.
So if Nana can grab that,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, little kids ain't thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit beyond their understanding, but I don't know. That's a good debate if it's more subliminal than it was back then.
I think it's because they know kids can't go to the movies by themselves, and the parents got to sit through the shit. So.
Yeah. That's why you get the Sausage Party movie.
No, that was made by Seth Rogen. That nigga Seth Rogen.
That's
for adults. Anybody that had kids and took their kids to go see Sausage Party, I should slap y'all. So.
I don't have a problem with homosexuality, but that shit right there was a little bit too much.
If you took your kid to go see Sausage Party, you should slap yourself. For real. Just because it's animation don't mean it's for the kids all the time.
Right, just the name in it alone.
Sausage Party.
But it's not. But some other good cartoons. Well, not necessarily just cartoons. Like there was some good kid shows too. Like you know what I'm saying, Thunderbirds. That was a puppet show. That wasn't necessarily a cartoon. They made a cartoon out of it, but originally it was a puppet show, and that was good. That was good. That was a good joint. I enjoyed puppet shows as a child because, you know what I'm saying, we watched PBS and
But-
shit. That's all it was on PBS for
You
puppet
know,
shows.
there was the Voltrons.
Yeah, Voltron was shit.
Voltron, the cars and the lions.
Voltron was
like them
shit. Yeah, Voltron, that was the joint right there. Yes, sir.
both.
And I'll form the head. That was shit.
That shit was shit to me.
That was the.
Especially when they came out with the cars. I'm like, oh,
That was the
cars.
That was the cartoon version.
There's a bunch of them motherfuckers.
That was the cartoon version of Power Rangers, but the niggas couldn't scrap like that because they was out they suits, hand to hand combat. They was getting whooped up.
When we stayed on Indiana back in the day, my boy Meme, when I was in this one shit, I was.
I know it was cheesy because it was like extra choreographed, but it was still, you know, it was still good. It was still good. The variations of it was cool, like the Zord fights. Oh, that's a good one right there, my G. That's a classic. King Arthur and the Knights of Justice.
Yeah,
yes. I thought it was Knights of the Round Table. But yeah, either way it go, same cartoon. That was shit right there. Great character development in that cartoon. That was shit. What else was good?
Another cartoon that was shit. I used to like Dungeons and Dragons. You remember Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
Where the teenagers got on the roller coaster and that bitch took them to another world, another time, and they all each had a power. One was like a archer, and one was a magician.
Yeah, that was shit.
I think it was like 5 of them, 4 or 5 kids, and they all had a power.
Yeah, I remember that. Man, I bought you damn near the whole Red Ranger outfit, son. You had the sword, the morpher, the gun. Alan was the Red Ranger. You could not tell Alan that he was not the Red Ranger. He was Red Ranger.
Red Ranger.
Only thing he didn't have was the helmet. I think he had the mask. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't financially in a good moment to buy that helmet.
Hey, I know everybody that's watching is probably going to agree with me when I say Dragon Ball Z too, and I know a lot of people watch Dragon Ball. So that's a cartoon. Nick introduced me to Dragon Ball back in. I've been watching this since '97. So that was '97 when Nick introduced me to Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. That's like it's. A lot of motherfuckers say that's the greatest cartoon ever, but or / anime. I don't want to offend nobody. But the fight scenes on Dragon Ball Z are epic. They really be going at it, bro. Like they be banging. Like they really be banging.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of emphasis because they want you to see how strong they really are. They can't really, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to really show how strong they are in a cartoon. So you know what I'm saying? When something go down and they unleash their power, you like, damn, he shot that nigga through a mountain.
But they been shooting each other through mountains. It's just,
but I mean, that's
just an extra illustration.
That's an idea,
right,
of how strong they are.
Like Krillin is the strongest human on the planet Earth in that cartoon / anime. In that show, I'm gonna say that. In that show, Krillin is the strongest human. And Krillin be getting his ass whooped by motherfucker that's not from Earth.
Hey, that's the only ones they can whoop his ass. Some old
Right.
some other planetary.
But ain't
ass
nobody from Earth
motherfuckers.
because he's stronger than Master Roshi. He's stronger than Yamcha. I think T.EA from Earth, but he's still like alien like because he got that third eye.
What about Yamcha?
Yeah, whoop Yamcha ass.
I ain't never really seen Yamcha get down.
Yamcha ain't had no real power up since they trained on King Kai's joint. But while they was training on King Kai's joint, Krillin was getting live action on Planet Namek and got his potential unlocked and banged some more. Krillin is very battle tested. Like for real.
Oh yeah, Krillin the strap.
Krillin a bang with niggas. It's like how they end the tournament of power though, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
that nigga Jiren the Gray. His name is Jiren the Gray. And I guess they call him the Gray because he has gray, purplish skin, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gray. But Jiren the Beast, bro. This nigga.
Oh, the Gray. That's what they call a certain type of alien.
Okay, well.
They call them the Grays.
Okay, well, there you go. Because that dude is out cold. Like, for real. I think he'll give. See, I don't know. Because Beerus ain't never. He let it be known that he ain't going 100. Because if he go 100, he'll destroy everything. I go on 100. But that was crazy that it took Goku to open up a state that's only used by the angels. And then Jiren powered up, and it looked like he got that same form, just with emotion tied to it. Because that was pure rage. When he was set on fire, nigga, that shit was crazy.
You remember Robotech?
Of course so. I remember Robotech. I remember Cops. Like, that was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid.
The Cops cartoon.
Yeah, that shit was dope as hell because the police chief was black and he wasn't for no bullshit. That nigga pull out the bag and get the busting. With the ever so quickness.
I also remember shit like the Dinobots. Remember the Dinobots?
Are you talking about dinosaurs?
Yeah.
That was
Dino Saucer.
Yeah, Dino Saucer. Yeah, that was
Dino
dope.
Saucer.
Yeah, because that was like they came out with them like right after Transformers died down because that Transformers Headmasters was crazy because it was like they started incorporating so many new characters and then they started killing characters off and it was like, man, the characters y'all killing off is childhood favorites. So it was like, yeah, that cartoon died. And then Dinosaurs came out, and that shit was dope.
Looking for more dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, that was 90s cartoons. Yeah, that was the shit. Dinosaurs, sharks.
Yeah, sharks. How about it was something with some sharks.
Sharks was the shit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was the shit.
Of course, Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, Ninja Turtles. Shit. What else? They brought Transformers back in the 90s, in the late 90s with Transformers Beast Wars. And that was dope.
Yeah, Beast Wars.
That was a dope addition to the Transformers storyline.
Mm-hmm. I used to watch Beast Wars. Beast Wars.
Like Cheetor and the little Rat Trap. That Rat Trap was a beast. Oh yeah, Biker Mice from Mars. Yeah, that was dope cartoon. Yeah, the 90s was chock full of great cartoons.
Yeah, I remember Biker Mice.
Great cartoon.
Oh, you went back on that one, Biker Mice. I remember them. I remember this shit too.
Peace. But yeah. But Biker Mice from Mars was dope. Like Darkwing Duck. Again, Darkwing Duck. I gotta go back to Darkwing Duck because when there's trouble, just call DW. That was a joint. But what else was good? What else was a good one back in the day? Trying to remember.
People don't remember the Mighty Orbots.
No. Or GoBots.
Yeah, the GoBots was the shit too. I used to
Go
like the
bots.
GoBots.
Go
Everybody
bots
used
was
to.
sweet.
It was calling them Transformer knockoffs and
Yeah.
fake Transformers and shit.
Yeah, they did.
But shit, I had a few GoBots too, so I could relate to GoBots. The GoBots was pretty cool.
Yeah, Go bots was the shit.
They was metal, shit. They wasn't no plastic. Like the smaller Transformers, like you know what I'm saying, Bumblebee. When Bumblebee first came out, the smaller ones,
Right.
they was plastic.
Yeah.
The GoBots was metal.
Yeah, they was.
I'm like,